ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Garbary Gymnasium here live from Piqua High School. Tonight we got volleyball action for you. The Piqua Indians hosting the Tippecanoe Red Devils, also known as Tipp City, here in a GWalk North battle against a very highly talented, it seems like, Tipp City team, as they are 15-3 overall, right now sitting in second place in the GWalk North, right behind the Troy Trojans, who are 11-0 and 14-4 overall. Piqua right now sitting at 9-4 in the North region with a 12-5 overall record, having a pretty good season so far. Wouldn't you say, Dave?
Yeah, I mean, they're having a successful season this year. Caught themselves in a couple of slumps against team here, Tipp City, early in the season. So we're hoping to rebound, build on what we had then, and go to compete with them tonight.
And you mentioned that Piqua already played Tipp City earlier in the season. That was back on August the 24th. So, over a month and a half ago, when they lost in 4 sets, 25-10, 25-17, and 25-21, 3 sets. So they lost in 3 straight sets. It seems like the last set they put up a little more fight than those first 2 sets.
Absolutely. Both programs have seen other competition. They have built on where they started in the season. You figured August 24th was, I think, only the 3rd day of school, so it had to have been their 2nd or 3rd game of the season. So Piqua was still getting their feet solid on the ground, and they've come a long way in this last month and a half.
Again, my name is A.J. Ganger. With me tonight, Dave Tristles. Again, we're live here on the Indian Nation station, Piqua Channel 5. It's your home for Piqua Athletics. Thanks to some of our sponsors here this evening: Gonzo Radio, America's Best Choice Windows and More, Miami Valley Steel, East of Chicago Pizza, Morris Heating and Cooling Comfort Systems, Mulligan's Pub, Dick Lumpkins, Piqua Harley Davidson, Unity National Bank, Miami Valley Center Mall, Going Postal, SC Collectibles in the Miami Valley Center Mall, Beppo, Uno, and Brownlee Way Realty. Those are our sponsors here this evening. We'll take a quick, short moment here, and we'll get right back into the action. We got about 1 minute. Dave, why don't you tell everybody about this Tipp City team? You obviously saw them here earlier in the season. What are we looking to see from them here tonight?
Well, I think we're going to see pretty much what we saw back in August. They're a good defensive team, a solid hitting team. They like to pick you apart as far as your defense goes. If you leave a big hole, say in the middle of the court, they're going to pick on that until you make adjustments. So we'll see if Piqua going to make those adjustments tonight and have a good game against Tipp City tonight.
We're about 15 seconds away from getting the starting lineups and everything underway. We've got sound this week, Dave, so that's good. You'll actually be on TV this time. Again, we want to apologize for the audio issues we had during the Sydney game, which was a very intense volleyball game all throughout there. I mean, what a sight that was that night during that volleyball game.
Absolutely. I mean, just the enthusiasm that was in the crowd that night, as that was the Michelle Garber blew out. It was great to see 2 communities come together to support such a worthy cause and a great person in general.
Dwayne Bachman is getting the announcements here underway. Again, we're live from Garbary Gymnasium here tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got soccer action, girls soccer on the Indian Nation station. Myself and John Schofstad will have all the action for you over at Wirt Stadium as the Piqua Indians take on the Green Wave of Greenville.
This basically is the theme of interscholastic athletic. That is the idea of friendly competition.
We'll let Dwayne Bachman take it away here for the announcements.
According to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Greater Western Ohio Conference. The officials for this match are Jeff Klein and Dan Literal. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic contest. So please welcome them to Piqua. like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all those who served our country to defend those freedoms, you're invited to stand for the flag of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Huh?
And now let's meet the
It's on
players
top,
and coaches from
right
both
below
schools.
the
First,
handle.
visitor from Tipp City
Right
High
below the
School.
handle, you see the little
Number
toggle.
1, Elena Tetley. Number 2, Morgan Cundiff. Number 4, Rachel Williams. Number 5, Corinne Seacrest. Number 6, Audrey Trickett. Number 7, Abby Hughes. Number 9, Brooke Osman. Number 10 is
Roy Bachman reading through the starting lineups for both teams now.
12, Natalie Seaman.
Piqua trying to bounce back. Obviously, they're going through a little bit of hardship here this season. Towards the end of the year, they just fell to Butler on the 27th of September in 4 sets. They were on a little bit of a roll after the Sydney game. They were playing really good. They won 5 games in a row, beating teams like Fairborn, Milton Union, Emmanuel Christian, Greenville, and Stebbins. They also won the Piqua Invitational. That was the weekend after the Sydney game. So, you know, they started to pick it up a little bit. Then they fell against Butler earlier, or last week, I should say. And, you know, with the last 5 games of the season, these 5 games are huge, wouldn't you say, Dave, for this Piqua team?
Oh, absolutely. You know, they went on a tough stretch there. You talked about the Piqua Invitational. That was a Saturday of what was already a very busy week. They ended up playing about 19 matches in 6 days.
Yeah.
So those guys fought through the fatigue, fought through some tough losses early in the season to be able to come back and win that Piqua Invitational. So that wasn't a give-me tournament. Had some really good competition in there. The finals was between Piqua and Greenville, and they were two good games within that match to win the tournament. And then they come back and played a revamped Vandalia team. Vandalia improved considerably from the first time that we played them. That was the second game of the season, first day of school, and Vandalia came a long way, and they proved it out on the court. So yeah, we've got another tough stretch coming up here. We got Tipp City today. We got Northmont tomorrow. We've got Troy next week. So we have 2 of our 5 losses here in the next 7 days. So it's going to be interesting to see how Piqua has rebounded from those losses early in the season.
It will be here for the Troy match on October the 11th, and it'll be broadcasted on the Indian Nation station. Tipp City coming off a loss to Bellbrook. Here, before we get things tipped off, Dave, give me some keys to victory here. What's Piqua going to end up having to do to pull this one out tonight?
Well, I think Piqua needs to be consistent on their attacks. When we're inconsistent on our attacks, we tend to dig ourselves a hole that sometimes is hard to dig out of. So if we're consistent in our attack and our offense with good passes, good sets, and really just putting the ball down, we have a shot.
Just like they did right there on the first play of the game, Savannah Hume gets the point for Piqua to open things up. And now Haley Michael will go back at the line and serve this one away. Good serve by Michael. Very deep serve. That one just out of the oh, yeah, they did give it to Piqua. I didn't think the officials were going to give it to him at first. A little too hard on that shot by
Rokoslocky.
Yep. Bad serve there by Haley Michael.
So when you're talking about keys to the game, that's another one right there. We can't give away free points on serves. We've got to get the ball over and make them earn the point.
Corinne Streifing will be sending this one away. Nice tip. Piqua's got to get this one over. And out. Cavender couldn't steer that one back inside the line. You know, something cool that I talked to Leah and Mike earlier this week about was that Kelsey Magato is about 31 digs at the start of this game away from breaking the season record and the all-time record for digs in Piqua volleyball history.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite the accomplishment. She's been a 3 or 4 year starter on varsity, and she's done her job. So congratulations to her, and maybe she'll get it tonight, or maybe we'll have to wait.
And Yeoman sends that one right into the net. 4-2, Tipp City has the early lead.
And that's 2 attacks in a row now that we've put in the net and not over. So again, one of those keys is being consistent on our attacks.
Good job by Magato. Cavender, nice push over the net. Chip was right there to save it.
Abby Hughes free balls it over. And a block, but goes out of bounds. So again, Savannah got it over the net, block deflected it out of bounds. So Kelsey Magato to the line, Piqua down 3-4.
Looking good here early on, I would have to say, Dave. All tied up. Widermouth?
Wildermuth.
You're better with names than I am, and you're DJ. Williams sets it for Yeoman. Off the block, couldn't get it to fall.
Isabel Crow
At the
sets
tip.
Osloggy on the line.
Libero coming out for Tipp City.
Kaylee Stewart coming in for the libero.
It should be Piqua's serve.
That was on the line.
Oh, okay.
Rachel Wildermuth there with a short serve, catches Kelsey on her heels.
Gotta be ready for short serves like that. See, they're playing a little further up on that serve right there. Good block.
Nice block by Navy Garber.
Piqua resets. Now Garber with a kill attempt. Good volley going on. Yeoman. Man, nice save there by the Red Devils. Yeoman gets awarded with a push. Nice save by Cavender to send it back into play. Peterson a short free ball over the net and a block.
Little lift. So she got a piece of it on the block, but as she was coming down, caught it inside the platform there, and we're going to call her for a lift.
7-4, Tipp City in the lead here early on in set number 1. And a short serve, good save by Williams. Awfully short serve, didn't look like it was going to make it over the net.
A little trickle over the net by Callie Stewart.
Number 4 at the line.
Kelsey Peters calls Navy off. Again. All right. Diving attempt by Kelsey Peters.
It's a good attempt.
Yep, off the hit from Natalie Seaman. They seem to be going to Natalie Seaman quite a bit out here on the outside.
Laudermuth on the line again.
We're just not getting good passes. Lauren
No.
Williams is having to travel a considerable distance on the court just to get under the ball to get it up, let alone have a good set to their hitting.
And that'll be a 2-hit against Tipp City. As now one of your favorite players, Kylie Tristle's on the court to serve it away.
Absolutely.
9-5, Tipp City in the lead. Good serve by Tristle. Nearly trouble for Tipp. I don't know how they got that one over the net.
Nice save by Seaman.
Set, Yeoman. Nearly got that one to fall.
Dig by Abby Hughes. Little off speed by Brooke Osloggy. The back out to Yeomans. This one goes a little long.
Too hard on that one. Make it 10-5. Red Devils in the lead. Coming in to serve this one away will be Audrey Trick for Tipp City. Probably the shortest player out there on the court.
Absolutely true on that statement.
Magato sends a free ball, short free ball.
Outside to Brooke Osloggy, never made it over.
Oh. Good block. Attempt by Navy Garber, I should say. I don't know if she got a piece of that or not.
No, they're calling Tipp for 4 hits.
Now Tyler Yeoman's at the line for Piqua. Nice arcing serve from Yeoman. Nearly did the splits to try to save that one. It seems like Piqua is a little disoriented here in the early going, wouldn't you say? Not in the right positions.
Well, one of the keys that I talked about at the beginning of the game is Tipp City's ability to be able to pick the defense apart. On that particular one, I think Tyler was just anticipating a line shot, and they came back to middle of the court.
Oslodge sent a short serve over and couldn't be saved. She'll be serving it over again. Tipp City up by 6, 12-6.
Set to Navy Garber. She just tips it over.
Good block.
That was a block by Navy.
Good save, though. Garber again with another tip.
It's got to come over. We got to take advantage of this.
Navy just wasn't in position there. You know, it seemed like, would you have taken the kill attempt on those, at least the second attempt on that tip over?
Well, what Lauren was trying to do was catch the defense flat-footed, try to tip it over, but the defense was ready for that. And number 18, Callie Stewart, went up for the block and was able to put the ball down on the block. Williams out to Michael.
Get it.
Off the block.
Good save by Yeoman. Another good one, but a short dig. Magato.
Nice save by Kylie. Magato sends it short over.
Nice.
Catches Audrey Trick deep in the backcourt. Diving attempt at the save, but was not able to come up with the ball.
Magato comes out. Hume comes in. Navy Garber serving.
Good serve. Good dig by Kylie out to Haley. Nice little tip off the top of the block. Going back to Audrey Trick.
And what's that call there?
They're going to call
Nine?
Savannah Hume in the net.
Okay. Abby Hughes, I should say, serving the libero for Tipp City. Nice kill.
Yes. Good swing by Savannah off the block of Rachel Wildermuth, and point for Piqua with Lauren Williams going back to the line.
First serves for her this evening. 14-8, Tipp City in the lead. Instead number 1, excuse me.
Taylor Cavender coming back in for Kylie.
Nice kill by number 5.
Corinne Seafring. Piqua was in position with the block, just she hit it off the outside of the block and down for the point.
Now Isabel Crow will be serving for Tipp City. Magato sends a free ball right over the net. Crow with the set. That one's just out. And they're going to call a tip against Piqua, though. I think that was a good call. I saw a little bit of the ball kind of alter a little bit in the air.
Crow back to the line.
picking on Tyler right now.
Yes.
Oh,
A little miscommunication.
Yep.
A little miscommunication. Isabella Crow set a little late or a little high for number 4, Rachel Wildermuth, and weren't able to put the point down. Haley Michael back to the line for Piqua, down 16-9.
Good set. Nobody in position there. Cavender was playing a little too far up. 17-9, Tipp City in the lead. Set number 1. Number 5 serving it away for Tipp City. Tyler off the block. Got it right in between Seaman and Wildermuth. Agato at the line.
Going right to Wildermuth. Nice dig by Kelsey Peters. Gonna call
A lift.
Nope.
2 hits.
Double hit.
I think we're getting some bad breaks here in this first set. And that's why Coach Leanne Michael wants a timeout. Again, you're watching high school volleyball on the Indian Nation station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. A couple thanks to our sponsors out there, Gonzo Radio, radio that listens to you, bringing true classic hits back to Piqua, the Upper Miami Valley, and to the world. And also America's Best Choice Windows and More, America Proud, America Made. Start saving today by calling 937-570-6785. Also Miami Valley Steel, it's a U.S. Steel Service Center, and that is located at 201 Fox Drive here in Piqua. One last one here east of Chicago Pizza. It's Pizza Done Right at 1560 Covington Avenue. Call them at 937-773-1233 for the best pizza in Piqua. So it's 18-10 here in set number 1 after the Piqua timeout. It seems like this Tipp City's got the first set in the bag, but stranger things have happened.
Oh, absolutely. Piqua's a resilient team. If we can start to get on a little bit of a roll, we can get ourselves back in this game.
It's a hard free ball. Yeoman. Need to get her in the mix a little bit more. Good save. And that one just strong by Callie Stewart. Serving is number 4, Wildermuth. And that one hit outside the sticks, I think.
Yes, that is correct. So tried to change things up a little bit, went outside to Cavender. Might have pushed her out just a little too far.
I'm starting to pick up on this volleyball thing here, Dave. Good idea by Magato to send that one, and that one planted right in between Magato and Yeoman.
I think right now the key for Piqua is we've got to start getting better passes.
Yeah.
So Lauren can get the sets where they need to be to allow us the opportunity to put it down. Too many times we're having to just push it over with a down ball, free ball. We're not able to hit it with a powerful attack, just tipping it over. And we got to start trying to pick on the places that they're not, maybe send the ball a little deep, closer to the back line. Right now we're sending everything kind of right inside that 10-foot line, and they're ready for it.
Yeoman. Not really getting that hotness on those kills, and now it was in. Coach Michael not happy with that one. Number 6, Abby Trick coming back in for Tipp City. 22-11. Here in set number 1. 3 points away from taking the first set are the Red Devils. Oh.
Nice save by Kylie. Lauren, the Yeomans off the block and back over. They're going outside to Navy.
Navy couldn't get it over the net. Trick again. That's a little too far back on the set, but Yeoman adjusted nicely to get that point for Piqua.
Yep, went in between the block and the line, got the ball deep into the backcourt and off the defenders.
So now Yeoman will get rewarded with the serve. Planted right there by Osledge. She'll go back to serve it. Set point for Tipp.
Number 13, Ashley Ratcliffe, coming in to the game and serving.
Navy gives Tipp City the set. 25-12, the end of the first set here. Tipp City takes it, and they lead it 1-0. Dave, give me a little bit of what you saw in that first set and why Piqua fell.
Well, as I said, one of the keys to the game is we had to have a successful attack. I think there was probably at least 4 or 5 hits that were into the net, but that could be a result of a couple things. A little bit of bad timing, but the key is we've got to get better on our passes. Tipp City serves are not overly aggressive or overly powerful and hard to get a good pass in. We need to control the pass, get it to Lauren where she's not running all over the court, just to get the ball up, allow the hitters to be in a better position. On the defensive side, I think we just need to be on the balls of our feet a little more and ready to react. There's a couple of them where it seemed like ball was hit, whether it be a cross shot or a line shot, and nobody really moved. Everybody just kind of watched it. So that tells you that they're not ready to, they're not anticipating where that ball could go. They're standing flat-footed possibly, but I have no doubt that Coach will get the team refocused and ready to play this second game better than we did the first game.
We got about 2 minutes here before we get the second set underway. Again, thanks to Morris Heating and Cooling Comfort Systems, proudly serving Piqua, Troy, and the surrounding communities. It's smarter solutions for your home, locally owned and operated since 1993 at 401 South College Street in Piqua. Also, Mulligan's Pub. It's the only place to go in beautiful downtown Fort Piqua Plaza. Catering and fine cuisine is by Chef James Patton. Also, Dick Lumpkins, located at 150 Robert M. Davis Parkway in Piqua. Whether you have a minor dent or major reconstruction, including major frame repairs, a simple oil change, or a major mechanical repair, or even if you just locked your keys in your car. Everyone's done that every once in a while. The professionals at Lumpkins are committed and ready to deliver their award-winning customer service and quality workmanship. If you got a bump, go and see Lump. Also, a special thanks to Piqua Harley-Davidson. They're promoting the passion for motorcycling for our customers and community by providing an exciting and fun experience through integrity-based principles at 1501 East Ash Street. It's Piqua Harley-Davidson. Finally, before we get the second set underway, Unity National Bank, your hometown banking solution at 215 North Wayne Street in Piqua, 937-615-1042. So do you think Piqua is going to be able to make those adjustments early here in set 2? Or is it going to take them a little bit to get going?
All depends on whether they can forget the first game and just refocus. This is a new game. It's even at 0-0, and just come out and attack the ball.
Williams will be serving for Piqua.
Nice set from Isabel Crow to Rachel Wildermuth, and was able to put it down off the block.
Seifring will be serving now for Tipp City. Ooh. Almost sent that set over the net.
Good save by Lauren Williams. Magato out to
Cavender.
Round the block and down.
Good job there by the Indians, and now Haley Michael will go back to serve it away.
Kelsey Peters checks into the game, and Rachel Wildermuth is back in the line for Tipp City. Nice deep shot by Yeomans off the arms of Seafring. McIntoe back to the line for Piqua.
Piqua seems a little bit more motivated here in set number 2. I wonder what Michael said to him there during the break. Oshlich planted that one right in front of McIntoe for the point. And now Trick will come in and be the server for Tipp City.
If we can prevent the long run from Tipp City, we can stay in this game. When you get down 3 or 4 or 5 points, and just a tough break there for Piqua off the top of the tape and just triples over. Not much you can do about that one. But if you can prevent that long run and stay within a couple points, you can battle your way back. But if you let any opponent get a 5, 6, 7 point run on you, that's a pretty deep hole to dig yourself out of. Piqua can do it. And they're going to call, it looks like 18, Callie Stewart in the net.
Cammie Trissel gets her first serve of the ball game.
Nice
Little
short
lefty
serve.
action there.
Also a good save by Kelsey Peters. Lauren's just going to bring it over. Nice. Lauren Williams out to Yeomans. Just a nice little tip over the block. They're going to go back out to Oslagi and through the block of Garber. So Garber was in the right spot.
Yeah.
Garber was in the right spot. Just Oslagi was able to put it through the block.
And now she'll be back to serve for Tipp City, up 5-3 in set number 2. Bad dig.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. Both Kelsey McIntoe and Kelsey Peters. Someone's got to call the other person off on that one.
There's a lot better one. Lauren Williams sends it up. Navy Garber on the cross. Couldn't get the fall.
Nice block. Yeomans gets it back up. Cammie Trissel out to Yeomans. Yeomans just tips it over. Oslagi from the back row is able to put it down off of Kelsey McIntoe's arms and out of bounds.
They blew that whistle kind of early. I think someone was in the net for Piqua. Williams, Garber.
Nice cross court. Just wide. Just wide. It's a good swing, though.
They gave her the point. They said it was in. The line judge said it was in. And the official agreed with him. I thought it was wide, too. Have to wait and see the replay tomorrow. A point's a point.
Yeah, absolutely. Off the block, Haley Michael gets it up. Little short serve off of Kaylee Stewart. We're able to save it, and Haley sends it back over. Nice block by Michael. Back set to Brooke. Oslagi, and again, hitting the seams on the defense. We're not able to be square on the ball. We're getting it off onto our side, and really have to be disciplined in holding that platform to be able to save hard hits like that to your side. Another tough break off the top of the net.
Tipp City trying to go on that run you were talking about that we need to prevent. You're up 9-4 in set number 2.
Williams to Michael off the block. Michaels was able to save it. Going to go out wide. And Seafring hits it down off the block.
Hughes will still be at the line. Now Tipp up 10-4. Coach Michael wants a timeout. here in set number 2. It's Tipp City 10, Piqua 4. You're watching high school volleyball on the Indian Nation station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Special thanks to Miami Valley Center Mall right here in Piqua. It's the center of your life. Also going postal at 1268 Ash Street in the Walmart Shopping Center. Go there for all of your holiday shopping needs. Also SC Collectibles in the Miami Valley Center Mall, your one-stop shop for NFL, collegiate, and collegiate sports memorabilia, apparel, and collectibles. Good time out there by Michael, you think, Dave?
Absolutely. They haven't gained all this lead in one server. They've done it in 2, so we just kind of call timeout, get the side out, and we'll get ourselves back on the line.
Magno just hit that one, I think, on the side of her hand instead of actually right in the middle. Now Hughes again. Navy.
Garber, and that one goes a little wide.
Sent it right to her mom, right there in about the 4th row up. 12-4 now. Hughes at the line.
Goes out wide to Seafring. Seafring is out. No touch.
Hume comes in for Magato and Navy Garber at the line for the Indians now. Let's see if we can go on a little bit of a run ourselves to try to get back into this ballgame.
Absolutely. We can't do that.
And
not if we serve it short.
That one didn't sound right coming off her hand.
It looked like maybe hit off the end of her fingertips there. It looked like it didn't have any power behind it.
Crow, the serve.
Williams is going to go to Hume. Hume off the block. Nice save.
Good job.
But it was not good enough. Natalie Seamer was up there with the block, was able to get another hand on it to get it up. And Abby Hughes made a diving effort to try to save the ball, but came up just short.
Lauren Williams with the serve for the Indians. Too strong on that one by Natalie Seaman. Piqua now just down 13-7, trying to get back into this one and take the second set to even it up.
Nice save by Williams.
Cavender sends the free ball. Off the block.
Nice save again by Williams.
She's laying out all over the floor during this volley.
Outside to Seafring a little.
Miscommunication again. Normally, I haven't seen a lot of miscommunication in the first couple games we've done here for volleyball. It just seems like tonight, again, they're not there.
Oh, that one again, 3 people right around the ball, and no one made an attempt at that ball. It fell right in the middle of them. Those are the mental errors and the communication errors that have got to get fixed. Somebody needs to take charge out there and make a call and go after that ball. Got to have the mentality of no ball hits the floor.
Williams sets it. Hume off her palm.
Looked like she jumped just a little early on that one, was actually hitting it on the way down.
Seafring serving away for Tipp City with a 15-7 lead in set number 2. Too strong by Tyler. Short serve right into the net by Seafring, and Piqua gets it back. Haley Michael will go to the line to serve it away. Down by 8, 16-8.
Nice deep serve by Michael.
Right off the tape, good save by Yeoman. Hume got blocked, good
Nice
save by Magatel.
Absolutely, outside to Cavender. Cavender over the top of the block. Saved by Seafring.
Yeoman,
Nice redirect. Caught the defense off the line. They were covering a hit, and she just dinked it right over. that's the type of thing that we need to be able to do. If we see that double block going up and
sending it right over their heads.
right. So, good serve by Haley Michael off the arms of Seafring. Nobody was able to get to that. So again, here we go on a 3-point run by Piqua to pull within 6 here.
Michael with a short serve. Right into the scores table. And now it's a 4-point swing here for Piqua. A little 4-0 run, 16-11 in set number 2. Michael still serving.
Nice save by Michael in the back row. A little short set to Wildermuth. Back out. Yeoman's just got to take it over.
He's trying to drop that one in there.
Magato was in the right spot. A little short set to Wildermuth. She was able to put it down. Kelsey was in the right spot. Just a hard hit.
Peters coming into the ball game. Back to serve is Wildermuth.
Go back set to Savannah Kuhn.
In the net? Nope.
We're going to call Brooke Osalagi in the net.
Point for Piqua, 17-12. Magato. Gotta be getting close
Short
to that
set
record.
Stewart. Nice block by Yeomans, but dug by Abby Hughes.
Oh, Peters lays out to try to save it, and she just can't get to it.
Nice little tip. I think that was Natalie Seaman who tipped that ball over. Audrey Trick into the game and will be serving for tip.
Last time she was serving it around, got one of those little ones right off the top of the tape.
And go back set to Navy. A little too
Hesitant.
wide for her. Well, it was a little too wide for her.
Yeah.
She was coming in for the shot, and the set was just a little too wide, so she had to play it smart and just get it over the net.
19-12 now for the Red Devils here in the second set. Audrey Trick still serving.
Off the block.
And out.
Good swing by Navy Garber and right off the block of Kaylee Stewart and goes out of bounds.
Cammie Trissel coming in to serve this one away for the Lady Indians. Down 19-13. Picking on Peters on that one. I think it was number 18, Callie Stewart with the kill.
Yeah, Tipp City's doing a real good job with their short sets to their middle hitters. Both Callie Stewart and number 12, Natalie Seaman, are doing real well on those short serves or short sets.
Good. Block almost. I don't know if you call that a block or a tip.
Yeah, absolutely. The set was going over the net. Tipp City, I think it was number 5, Corinne Seafring, was going to just tip it over. Yeomans recognized it, went up for the block, and was able to put it right back on Tipp City's side.
And now Yeoman will be back to serve it away for the Lady Indians here, down 20-14 in the second set. Williams, Michaels, too hard.
A little powerful, a little powerful.
Aiming for the Tipp City coach.
We got Hughes back to the line for Tipp City. She's the one who got him that big lead. She went on about a 5 or 6 point run that last time she set. Or
Nice
last time
tip.
she served.
Wildermuth tipped that one right back into Lauren Williams' face. Hughes will still be serving this one away. 22-14, Tipp City in the lead.
Ashley Ratcliffe comes in for Brooke Oslaughty.
Short. Tipp City's given Piqua a lot of free points here in the second set, I would have to say. But we're just not being able to capitalize and go on one of those runs.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to get a run here, and we need to do it real quick. So a little back set. So that one, again, it's another one of those off the top of the net. We're on our heels, and we can't react to that little short drop in front of us. Coach Michaels looks really upset with the effort on that play.
Yeoman just kind of let that one fall in. Gilman will be serving. Michael.
Back set to Michael.
Sent that one right into the net here. 24-15, set point for Sydney. Or excuse me, Tipp City. We're both thinking the same thing.
Absolutely.
You got
That's
me.
how good the games were.
25-15. Tipp City takes it in set number 2 as we go into the third set, with Tipp City only needing this set to take the match. So now for Piqua to be able to take the victory in this match, it looks like they're going to have to send this into 5 sets again. And, they played a lot of games here recently. It's kind of testing your stamina a little bit. They kind of look a little in a lull tonight, I would have to say.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the mindset of the players is. You do see a little bit of lack of enthusiasm. I'm not sure if it's tired. Homecoming was this weekend, so I'm sure these young ladies had a late evening that night with friends. The break yesterday was probably could have been good, could have been bad, but we've got to really get our heads into this game and fight the way Piqua knows how to fight. We've done it with Sydney. We did it with Wapak earlier in the year.
Yep.
We know how to play a 5-game set. We need to catch Tipp City on their heels and start to change the pace of this game up a little bit in our favor, and at least win this 3rd game, force it to a 4th game, and let the cards fall where they may.
And don't forget, too, they got another tough game coming up tomorrow evening against Northmont. That's going to be a tough one.
Northmont, when I talked to Coach Michael over the weekend, Northmont is actually very similar to Sydney.
That's what she said, yeah.
So it's going to be a tough match for us. And regardless of what happens tonight, we've got to forget whatever happened in this game. Win or lose. Win would be great. It'd be a great confidence booster going into tomorrow. But if we do fall short, whether it be in 3, 4, or 5 games, we got to go home, refuel our bodies, rest up, and come back tomorrow strong.
I agree with you 100% there, Dave. Again, we want to thank everybody, our sponsors, for bringing you the fall sports season here for the Piqua Indians. Beppo Uno, the finest Italian pizzeria in Piqua, Ohio, located at 414 West Water Street. Tell the Williamson family that the Indian Nation Station sent you when you will go in there to get some of the finest pizza, I would have to say. It's almost better than the other place that used to be there here in Piqua. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Beppo Uno is one of my favorite pizzas in town. Great salad, great breadsticks, great environment.
Also, we'd like to thank Brownlee Way Realty, 611 North Street in Piqua. Whether you're buying or selling a house, go see them. They'll help you out for all of your realty needs. Third set, Piqua trying to bounce back, down 2 sets to none after falling 25-12 in the first and 25-15 in the second. Tipp City is going to have the serve. They will. Number 10, Isabel Crow, to serve this one away. Short. Not the way you want to start off a third set if you're Tipp City, though.
No. Puts Haley Michael back on the line, and hopefully we can capitalize on that early mistake.
Go on a run here is what they really need. That one off the tape.
Going to call the setter, Isabel Crow, for a double.
Haley Michael back at the line here.
Good deep serve.
Savannah just couldn't get that one off her hand. Peters.
Perfect opportunity. The ball was coming over off the first hit.
Yep.
Good opportunity for her to be able to just put the ball down, and unfortunately wasn't able to make contact.
Seifring sends it away. 2 hits against Tyler, I think.
Nope, Cavender.
Cavender, okay.
Seifring back on the line for tip, 2-2 tie.
Hume.
Good hit, deep in the backcourt.
That one's out.
And Natalie Seaman, a little deep past the back line with Magato now going back. Piqua takes the lead again, 3-2.
Little indecision whether she wanted to dig or set it. Williams, nice set. Yeoman couldn't get it over the net.
Right idea. She had the right idea there. Go sharp cut down the net. I think if she could have got it over the net, I think she would have caught Tipp City's defense off key and would have got it right there inside the 10.
Wildermuth.
Back set to Garber off the block. Garber was able to save it. Magato sends it over short. Williams to Garber again off the block.
Got it.
Down.
Good job by Navy Garber there. And now Kylie Trissel comes in and she'll serve this one away for the Indians with a 4-3 lead here in set number 3. Trying to keep it close.
Absolutely. I said it. We could trade points back and forth, prevent the long run, get a little run of ourselves. We could definitely win this match. Seaman off the block. Lauren Williams goes for it. Falls just a little short.
Lauren Williams has been all over the court tonight. Trying to save balls at least. I mean, she's got a couple nice ones under her belt.
Yes. Audrey Trick in for Tipp City.
Magato sends it into the net, and it's a tip point. A lot of free points for Tipp City tonight. Abby Trick sends it over the net. Ooh, good idea by Williams. Nice cross, Navy Garber.
Absolutely. Tipp City coach not too happy with that. He was yelling angle the whole time, and the defense wasn't picking up on what he was saying.
Tyler Yeoman with the serve.
Nice deep serve. Goes outside to Oslagi off the block. Good up. Good save by Haley Michael. Back out to Oslagi again. This time able to put it down in front of Magato.
Her foot was stuck in the mud, so to speak. 6-5, Tipp City in the lead. Set number 3 here live from Garbry Gymnasium. High school volleyball on the Indian Nation Station. Piqua Channel 5.
Short serve.
Right in the lap of Yeoman. Got to prevent a run here. You're still within 2 points. Don't want to get in that 5 to 6 point range.
Nice swing by Haley Michael off the top of the block. Goes outside to Seaman, around the block and in front of Magato.
And now Oslagi serving it away. 8-5, Tipp City in the lead.
Williams out to Garber. Garber, nice little change of pace. And that one's going to go off the block of Michael.
Tough break. Coach Michael wants a timeout. You're watching high school volleyball on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5. It's your home for Piqua Athletics. This game will probably be up tomorrow afternoon on our YouTube page, and also it'll be shown on the Indian Nation Station probably Thursday evening, along with the soccer game tomorrow night, as we'll be over at Wirt Stadium for girls soccer as the Lady Indians take on the Lady Green Wave of Greenville. Next football broadcast will be October the 12th as the Butler Aviators come in on a Thursday night for Thursday Night Lights, and it's also senior night. Don't forget that you can watch the instant classic between Piqua and Sydney, all in soccer, volleyball, and football on the Indian Nation Station's YouTube page. Oslagi serve.
Nice little change of pace by Michael. Osloggy out of the back row, sends it deep. Point for Piqua. So a good timeout by Michael.
Yeah. Navy Garber at the line. She's a very good coach, I'll tell you that.
And that one goes just long for Garber.
And now number 7, Abby Hughes, will be serving from the left side.
Good pass by Kylie. Good set. Good swing.
The tip.
Short.
Number 5, Corinne Seifring at that point.
Nice effort by Kylie to try to get down and get that ball up. Just wasn't able to come up with it.
Hughes again.
Off the block.
Good job by Michael to be right there to save it. And Lauren Williams gets a point of her own.
And those are the types of things that we got to take advantage of. We caught Tipp City napping. It looked like Lauren was going to go for the set. She decided to square up to the net, take the ball over, and dropped it right in the middle of all the Tipp City defenders.
And Laura Williams will be serving. She's having a good game. No, it's another save.
And Tipp City tried to pull the same trick that Lauren just did. Lauren was ready for it. Crow out to Seifring, cross to Haley. Haley gets it to Williams and drives it deep and down.
Good set from Williams to Michael. Sneaks that one right about 3 feet from the line. 11-8, Piqua trying to make a comeback. Ooh, service error there by Lauren Williams. 12-8, Tipp City in the lead. Here in set number 3. If they win this one, they take the match.
Isabel Crow back to the line for Tipp. Back set to Michael. Michael just pushes it over. Outside to Seifring. Tyler good up. Down to Michaels. Brooke Osloggy with a dig. Williams back sets Cavender. Cavender off the top of the block. Saved by Hughes. Seifring again across.
Ooh, good job by Williams, knocked one in the net. Good volley.
Set out to Cavender. Cavender over the top of the block. Crow out to Seifring again. Williams comes outside to Michael. Michael off the top of the block and off Isabel Crow's hands and out of bounds. Point Piqua back within 3.
That was a good about a minute volley right there for both teams. 12-9. Haley Michael at the line.
Deep serve. Back set to Osloggy. She's able to get down, and Magato able to, and hits the corner from Yeomans. So good dig by Magato on that back row hit by Osloggy. Good set by Laura Williams, and Tyler Yeomans able to go cross and hit it in the back corner for another Piqua point. Down to 2.
That's what they need right now.
Another back set to Osloggy. She just sends it over. Again, everybody flat-footed. Not one person went for that ball, and you got a lot of people looking at each other right now.
You're in this set right now. I mean, you gotta take advantage of those little short ones like that. Seifring serving. Hulme got blocked. Good save, but they couldn't corral it all together.
So just need to stop this run, get the side out again, pull back in, pull within 3.
Agatos is a short free ball.
Outside to Brooke Osloggy off the block. Yeomans to Williams, back to Yeomans. Again, had the right idea to push a sharp cross at the front line, just not able to get it over the net. So she's playing the right type of game, trying to put it where Tipp City's not. We just got to get the execution piece dialed in.
15-10, Tipp City in the lead, 10 points away from taking the match. That one was in, right on the line.
That's 3 serves in a row to Kelsey Peters. So Tipp City coach is seeing something and
Related.
more than likely instructing Corinne Seifring on where to serve it. Changed it up a little bit. This time went to Kelsey Magato. Williams out to Yeomans off the block. Magato with the save. Set wasn't quite where Rachel Wildermuth wanted it, so she just tipped it up over the block right in front of the Piqua defense.
Now Tipp City with a run up by 7 again when they were just up by 2 about 3 minutes ago. Hume. Oh,
good hard hit. Did a little bit of face protecting there by Seafried just to get it up. And Tipp City defense wasn't ready to help her out on that one.
Kelsey Magato with a nice short serve.
Outside to Osloggy. She sends cross to Yeomans. Williams. Yeomans again.
Hard.
This time sends it just a little deep.
18-11. As Wildermuth with the serve for Tipp City. Hard again by Garber.
So we're getting our opportunities to attack the ball.
And Coach Leanne Michael wants a timeout. Good timeout there. 19-13 here in set number 3. You're watching high school volleyball on the Indian Nation station, Piqua Channel 5, your home for Piqua Athletics. Again, a special thanks to our sponsors this evening, Gonzo Radio, America's Best Choice Windows and More, Miami Valley Steel, East of Chicago Pizza, Morris Heating and Cooling Comfort Systems, Mulligan's Pub, Dick Lumpkins, Piqua Harley-Davidson, Unity National Bank, the Miami Valley Center Mall, Go and Postal, SC Collectibles in the mall, Beppo, Uno, and Brownlee Way Realty. Got to make a run.
Yeah, we got to get Wildermuth off the line. Get a nice run on serves for us. And try to fight our way back into it. We were in a similar deficit early in the game, and we were able to pull within 2. So we are capable of doing that.
Good push over the net by Williams. Tip though, number 12, Natalie Seaman. Hard kill on that one. Now Tipp City's just 5 points.
Pass goes a little long. Lauren tries to save it out of the net, but hit low on the net, wasn't able to get underneath it.
Ashley Ratcliffe coming into the game as Wildermuth will still be at the line for Tipp. 21-11, Red Devils leading, looking to take the match. Garber.
Back set to Seaman. Seaman down off the block.
Good attempt there by Garber and Yeoman on that block. Just couldn't keep it on Tipp City's side.
Nice hit by Cavender.
Yeoman, push.
I'm going to call Yeomans for a double.
Looked like she had the right idea there, though.
Yeah, she wasn't in the best position to attack the ball hard, so try to push it somewhere. Tipp City making a lot of subs here. Number 16, Anna Gilliam going into the game, and number 15, Chloe Schwartzman.
They've got some names on this team, let me tell you what. 23-11, Magato sends the free ball over the net. Piqua needs a big run. Williams, Yeoman, off
the block, back on Piqua's side. Peters, Williams, Cavender, and right over the block. Right over the block and the defender behind the block, Chloe Schwartzman.
Nailed it right in the middle of the court. Kylie Trissel comes in to try to spark a Piqua run. Nice serve by Trissel.
Short serve and block on Callie Stewart. Garber and Yeomans on that block and able to put it right back down on Tipp City's side. Just need a lot more of that.
Down by 10.
Nice deep serve. Going to go outside to Oslagi. Oslagi redirects it off the hands of Garber. Kylie makes a diving save, but came up a little short.
Good effort. Stuff that makes her dad proud. Now Tipp City with the match point. Garber sends it over. Ooh. Good communication by the Red Devils. Yeoman off the block, right back into the face of Schlitterman.
The pass a little long to the setter, went over the net. Yeomans was able to just take it right over Gilliam.
Yeoman with the serve. There's the tip. Williams sends it over the net. Schlitterman. Diving effort for naught by Kelsey Magato. Tipp City takes the match in 3 straight sets here this evening from Garbry Gymnasium. Tipp City will go to 16-3 on the year, and Piqua will fall to 12-7. And tomorrow night, don't forget, they'll be right back here against a Northmont team, again with a 7-11 record that really doesn't reflect the way that they play according to Coach Michael. They're more like that Sydney team that we saw last week. Final thoughts on this game here this evening?
Got to have forget, come back tomorrow. If you dwell on this game going into tomorrow, you're not going to be mentally prepared for tomorrow's game. So I'm sure Coach Michael is going to be in the locker room talking to the girls, going over a few highlights of what we needed to do different tonight and what we need to do to correct for play tomorrow. Northmont's going to be a tough opponent. If we come in flat-footed or too much in our head about tonight's game, we're going to dig ourselves into a hole tomorrow. I think she'll have them ready to go tomorrow. I think you'll see a different team tomorrow if you come out and observe the game. And then Saturday, we make a trip up to Salina. So again, another busy week for us. 3 matches, I should say, this week. And we should be able to get a couple wins out of that and continue to play well. We just, maybe mentally we weren't prepared, knowing what happened last time we played Tipp City. But the girls only know that. We can sit up here and speculate that, but Coach Michaels will get them prepared for tomorrow and Saturday, and I'm positive we will see a different team here tomorrow night. I
really hope so. Tomorrow night, the Indian Nation Station will be over at Wirt Stadium as the Lady Indians girls soccer team takes on the Greenville Green Wave. That's our next telecast on the Indian Nation Station. One more thanks to our sponsors this evening: Gonzo Radio, America's Best Choice Windows and More, Miami Valley Steel, East of Chicago Pizza, Morris Heating, Cooling, Comfort Systems, Mulligan's Pub, Dick Lumpkin's Body Shop, Piqua Harley Davidson, Unity National Bank, the Miami Valley Center Mall, Going Postal, SC Collectibles in the Miami Valley Center Mall, Beppo Uno, and Brownlee Way Realty. Again, the final score here tonight: Tipp City wins it in 3 sets, 25-12, 25-15, and 25-14. They go to 16-3 on the season and 12-1 in the GWalk North. Piqua falls to 12-7 and 9-5 in the GWalk North. For Dave Trissel, I'm AJ Ganger. You've been watching high school volleyball on the Indian Nation Station, Piqua Channel 5. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.